What's going on, Gemini? I hope you are very well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for January 2022. So in this reading, we are going to take a look at your overall general energy for the month. We're going to take a look at some things you don't see coming for the month, and then we're also going to close off with some advice and messages from your angels and spirit guides. So you are most definitely very welcome here in this space with me, Gemini, as we move through the reading. Thank you very much for taking the time to check out the reading. I do really appreciate that. If you find that it resonates with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for me as well. I would really appreciate that too. So without further ado, what would you like Gemini to know, Spirit, about January 2022? Let's go ahead, pull the energy, and tap into your timeline here, Gemini. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Gemini. Okay, Gemini, let's see what we got going on here for the month for you. Wow. All those pentacles coming out. All right. Let's just make sure that you can see all these cards. Oh, wow. All right, Gemini, I love this reading so far right off the bat. So let's start off for you here in your overall general energy for the month. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and also the Knight of Pentacles. So this is looking like a really good month for financial freedom, for putting in the work with a new idea that leads to financial freedom here for you. So I do sense for a lot of you guys, like even if you don't have a lot of momentum behind you yet, this month, like especially like in the beginning of January, it's almost like you're going to be given this golden opportunity or a really good idea as what you need to do to move forward financially. And this is really empowering, considering the fact that I feel like the last few months, I think someone said it in the comments, like I've literally been like the hype man for Geminis, because I just sensed that you guys were going through a transition period where you had to let go of the opinions of other people and move forward. And for January, for the new year, it's looking like you guys have put in those resolutions and are ready to start off on the right foot, on a new foot here. Now you have this Knight of Pentacles here as well, which, you know, says to me that you understand that good things take time. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day, so you have a very strong like head on your shoulders, like you're ready to tackle a project, a financial endeavor, and just kill it. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles shows as well that you are going to be working very hard this month in your overall energy. Look, it's just the feeling of green, right? You have money on your mind this month. And once again, this money that you're chasing here, it's not just because you want to be rich on some sort of superficial level. You just want financial freedom for a lot of you here. And I do see you getting it with the Six of Wands, by the way. But you have this Ten of Cups in the bottom row here. So this is all about love for you. Okay, so for some of you, you may have a family, and this may be out of necessity, like putting it into turbo, like starting something new, getting promoted at your job because you need to. But for those of you that are single, and I sense a lot of you are, it's like you're doing everything for love, for the end vision here. So it's super powerful. We're going to have to clarify that in a second. But then we move on to what you don't see coming. This month, we have the Moon, the Seven of Cups, and also the King of Cups. Okay, so let's just start off with what I sense obviously here. You have this King of Cups. I think this is you guys feeling really good about the direction that you're moving in. Okay, so whatever idea that you have coming to you, whatever you're doing financially, a project, starting something, you're just gonna have this feeling like, yes, I am moving in the right direction. Okay, the King of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles are pretty like, this is one of the best like business mindsets you can have, believe it or not, or like moving forward in career, because the King of Cups is someone who they're willing to feel the pain of humanity. So this is you, like whatever, because business is all about and enterprise is all about the exchange of value. And so with that King of Cups, I think a lot of you guys could be spiritual leaders, some of you. There's something about tapping into the pain of others and realizing that you can go there, you can go to the depths and really heal someone. So some of you may be healers, like a spiritual healer out there, not all of you though, okay? But just like, there's some sort of, like deep compassion you have for humanity that could be the spark, like they say like be the change you wish to see in the world, right? Be the change, and that's what you're doing here with your career. So I do sense it's heart-based for a lot of you. Maybe you find what you love to do this month. So now we also do have this 7 of Cups here as the centerpiece to your reading, Gemini. So there's definitely a choice to be made. I sense this is about commitment here with you. Okay, so this is a choice. This card, the centerpiece, informs all the other cards about your reading. So this month, I would just say be decisive. The 7 of Cups says don't mess around, don't get stuck in fantasy land. I do think for you, it's less about, using your logical mind to figure this out. It's almost like going to be like this Ace of Pentacles is coming through as a download from the universe, like a really good idea or an opportunity that's super synchronistic. So don't overthink this, Gemini, I think is what they're saying here with this 7 of Cups. Okay, so just be aware that like you're going to have to make a decision. So just double down on what feels right to you here and you'll be okay. Okay, but think through it as well a little bit. Be aware of potential pitfalls of committing, but this is about commitment. The King of Cups is also about commitment, even through emotional disturbances. You're in it for the long run with this Knight of Pentacles to the 10 of Cups. This is long-term vision. So even if you have a few difficulties here and there, it's not going to be the end of the world. Okay, but then you also have this Moon card right underneath this Ace of Pentacles. So on one hand, you're going to be working really hard, like trusting your intuition, moving in this financial direction or with this new opportunity. But on the other hand, you have negative subconscious programming. This is what has been around you for the last few months, Gemini, and the Moon to me is just coming through as literally negative subconscious programming. Also projections, things coming from your subconscious mind that maybe it shows that the Moon is right before the 7 of Cups. So there's some sort of shadow that is influencing your decision making. So I'm not even kidding for you, Gemini. I feel like this month you could start making more money than you ever have before, but just be aware that your subconscious mind may be holding you back. So you have to do like visualizations this month, making sure your emotions are in tune, because I do sense the Moon is just, it's not even anything scary. It's like something that but it's still rooted in you. So maybe do some affirmations, like reprogram your subconscious mind, listen to like wealth. I used to listen to recordings of a guy named Brian Tracy. Look him up on YouTube. He's like the real deal when it comes to like self-help and stuff like that, motivational speaking. So I would do that. Make sure you're programming your subconscious mind. Be aware that it's influencing your decisions. Okay, we're going to clarify that in a second. Let's move down to the messages from your spirit guides. We have the 9 of Wands, we have the 6 of Wands, and we also have the 10 of Cups. Okay, so this is big, guys. The 9 of Wands right underneath the Ace of Pentacles, Moon. This is Spirit saying to you, you're pretty much facing the final boss in a video game. This is unfinished business, the 9 of Wands, feeling like you don't have what it takes to push forward, but the secret is that you actually do. You actually have this reserve that you can tap into. Now, really, the main message, if I could just articulate it simply, is saying, this 9 of Wands is literally the energy of our past reading. So if you're a returning viewer, you would know that you guys were really struggling to break free of the influence of other people and of really like making a decision to move in a different financial direction, taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, the Fool energy. This is reminding you that everything that you've been dealing with has happened for a reason. This is like one of your major themes in life. Like I would be surprised if you didn't incarnate into this embodiment without the lesson of going through struggle and like long-term success building. So this is all happening for a reason, and your success is pretty much guaranteed here, Gemini, because the message from your spirit guides, the advice, is the 6 of Wands to the 10 of Cups. This is long-term success and victory, public recognition, happy family. This is everything you could want. Really, this is fame and fortune, happy, emotions, whether or not you're extroverted or not. This is just what you want. So this is like the straw that broke the camel's back for you this month, Gemini. I just see you like this is no turning back, like turning it up to 11 in your life, especially financially, which will then lead to love. For a lot of you, I think I've been saying this to you the past few months. but I truly believe for you guys, the statement that you should live by is you find the one you love doing what you love. You guys are abandoning this certain pack of people that are not up to your caliber anymore, and you're focused on, maybe you have to be alone for a little bit with this Knight of Pentacles, this King of Cups. You know, this is kind of like a lonely energy here, but this is an internal battle that you must go through that leads to physical well-being. So, I don't know, I'm just really excited for you, Gemini. This is a really good reading here. So let's go ahead and start clarifying some of the cards here, okay? Let's start off with this Ace of Pentacles. If you could give us more information, Spirit, I would appreciate it. What do you want us to know about this Ace of Pentacles? Let's see. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here? Okay, so you guys have the integration card popping out, but you have the healing card popping out. So yeah, you know, financial independence and being the master of your own fate, you know, creating your own time, you know, this is what you guys it's going to heal you. The healing card shows that whatever you're doing financially, it's not because you're just going to pay the bills. Obviously, that's part of it and very necessary for you, Gemini. But this is going to be a healing. This is almost like you find the thing that you love to do. I'm not even kidding. This is a heart-based career idea. Okay, so for some of you, it could just be an idea this month, and you have to really research it with that Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. This is something like a skill that comes to you that you say, okay, I'm going to craft this over the next 10 years. I'm going to get really good at it. Like, you can literally take anything. If you work on it for like 4 hours a day, every single day, no matter what, over like 5 years, you're going to be a master at it, if you really dedicate yourself. So that's an internal knowing you have. Whatever's coming in as an opportunity with a person, they offer you a job or an idea that you take on, entrepreneurship, you know, getting a promotion, this is going to heal you. This is phenomenal, Gemini. Okay, so let's also clarify this. I feel like we don't even need to clarify up top. You're just going to be moving in a steady direction money-wise. Okay, let's also clarify this, this Seven of Cups. Why is this the centerpiece to your reading here, Gemini? Let's see. All these jumpers, I don't feel called to take them though. Why is the Seven of Cups here for Gemini? Why is the Seven of Cups here? Okay, yeah, so this is just like the last remnant from the past few months for you guys of indecision. We have the Control card. Okay, so I do feel whatever it is that you start off financially, you have to be willing to look silly in front of other people. You have to be willing to let your guard down and to be, you know, do it like an act of service to God. Be very humble and imitable. Like, be very you know, humble and not in control. So whatever choice that you're making, I do think the only thing that's going to still hold you back is the opinions of those people who don't want to see you start something new because they're afraid you're going to fail. Like, this could be loved ones that really don't want you to do it. But you have to release control, Gemini. Control to the Seven of Cups. You're in alignment with your flow. Listen, if it's on your heart, it's part of your destiny and you're going to do it successfully. Don't try to overthink this one, Gemini. You have to trust what you feel. The King of Cups is not someone who controls anything. He will remain calm in the face of just about anything because he can be the master of his own inner state. He doesn't allow external circumstances to govern his inner state. And that's what you are embodying this month as well for what you don't see coming. I see you guys tapping into a depth of yourself, like a depth of your own willpower and mental fortitude that you may have never experienced before. So this is a maturation. This is very powerful, Gemini. Let's also just clarify this Moon card. Why is this here for what you don't see coming? I just think it's the remnants of your own fear. You know, it's the momentum that you've built over the last few years in like your subconscious mind. So So expect there to be turbulence. Whenever you start anything new, there's always going to be questions, but you have to just push through that, especially with the cards we're getting here. Because it's going to be healing. It's going to be something that you guys want to do just because you love to do it. Okay, for a lot of you. You're on the path to discovering that, others. So, why is this moon card here for Gemini? Okay, so yeah, we have the Ace of Wands. So this is to do with your new enterprise. The Source card is all about letting spiritual power flow through you, okay, connecting to the source, right, the highest dimension possible, but really it's the Ace of Wands in traditional tarot. So this says when you start your new thing, expect there to be a few shadows that come up. Expect yourself to, not want to relinquish control and realize that's okay. I think a mistake that a lot of spiritual people make, or just people make in general, is that they think, in order to do what you love every single day, you have to feel amazing 100% of the time. Guess what, guys? If that were the case, I would probably never do anything, and I would rather just lay in bed. You have to push through some things, and that's just what's coming through here, right? But do it in a calm way with that King of Cups. So I love this reading for you here, Gemini. Very powerful. So let's go ahead and move down to the messages from your spirit guides here. This is very important. So let's clarify this Six of Wands. Why is this here for you? Public victory, recognition. People are going to recognize the hard work that you put in. And one thing I want to tell you, Gemini, is something that I've learned about, is that people respect people who go for it. People respect you even if you fail. If you take a leap and you show that you have a heart, people will respect you to the day you die, even if they don't admit it. People don't respect people who don't give it their best. So make sure you put your best foot forward, relinquish control of their opinions, and I just want to give you that psychological hint, like people who don't support you, a lot of times they're just quiet, right? They really do. So let's see though. Why is this Six of Wands here for Gemini? Yeah, pretty much you've overcome your mind, okay? There's going to be one last final test here, but you've overcome your own apathy. You've overcome your own laziness. If you haven't yet, it's going to happen in January for you, okay? I just sense it. You've overcome everything we've been talking about over the last few months. You've literally overcome it. You don't give a shit anymore. You're going forward. Even though you know it's going to be difficult, you finally pulled the trigger for a lot of you. So I am proud of you here, okay? Ooh, the Six of Wands is clarified by the Isolation card. Okay, so I do sense that if you guys want to get where you want to go, there has to be a period where you're in that Knight of Pentacles energy and you're just simply working, okay? A lot of people miss opportunity because it looks like work and it's dressed in overalls, right? You don't have to work so hard forever, but there's a period of time where you do really have to stick to your guns and, like we said, cut people off that you feel no longer will help you. So there is going to be a period of feeling lonely, but then I'm telling you, Gemini, love is coming in for you. I'm telling you, big time, long-term love is coming in. You just have to push through this. Okay, you just have to push through this. Let's also clarify this Nine of Wands. Why is this Nine of Wands here for Gemini? I just realized, Gemini, that my microphone was actually on the floor. So hopefully you can still hear this reading. Oopsie doopsie. Sorry about that, Gemini. I believe you could still hear me. Might have just gotten a little bit louder. My bad. Whatever. Okay, why is this Nine of Wands here? Let's figure it out. One last shuffle here. Why is this Nine of Wands here for a Gemini? Okay, the Nine of Wands is clarified by the Nothingness card. This is also like the Hierophant in traditional tarot. So I just feel for you, Gemini, here, like like you're letting go of the past. You're making space. You know, all those demons that haunted you here, especially in terms of pushing forward with career and making it for love, they're gone. You know, they're gone here. You may have, now the thing coming through is you're going to have new problems, Gemini. Like this month, you're going to have new problems. So it's going to be letting go of the old cycle, stepping into the new. And by the way, this does lead to long-term happiness and love. I just want to repeat that. Like Spirit is saying here, Gemini, like if you keep going with this journey, it leads to long-term happiness, the partner you're looking for. So with that being said, Gemini, I hope you appreciated this reading. Sorry if the audio is a little bit wonky, but if you want more information on your situation, feel free to book a personal reading with me. You can find the information on that in the description box of this video. It would be an honor and a pleasure to work with you guys one-on-one. I always enjoy them thoroughly. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great January 2022. Let me know what happens. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys next week on your next reading. This is the Autistic Mystic. Peace.